outlet with power. I can't find any. Like, I don't know if they turn on at a certain time or whatever, but I've been using my serger and sticking my serger in to make sure they cut on because I'm not trying to lose my equipment on something getting a power surge or a faulty outlet. I don't know. But been out here searching. Let me switch it over. Kaboom! Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I'm working it out, I'm working it out, people. Working it out, getting the workout, getting the workout. I'm getting it. But anyway, so trying to figure out, did it just switch over? No, there we go. Trying to figure out where we get outlet from. I can't track one down. Like, I've been down here. I haven't been to those already, but I don't want to be in that because that's property I don't want to be touching. And this one's out. Everything in the park is out. I don't know whether they cut them on at a certain time. I don't know. But I do know for a fact that we got to search and find one because I got to figure out this thing. I want to see it other than the office. So we continue on to figure out exactly what we can find. I wonder what's going on back there. Our equipment in our bag. I like this little bag. It's my little heist bag. Sorry about that. My little heist bag. Ugh. Trying to find an outlet. Did I take on my power strip with me? Hopefully. This would be a nice strip, but this would be public property. But then again, like I said, I wouldn't be... Really? My laces are already out? I didn't want to put my laces coming out. Come on, man. Really? You tiny things. There we go. Tie my shoes a little better here. Let me see. We're not recording on this phone. I'm just doing a search on this phone. I had some woman staring at me a few minutes ago like, what are you doing over there? See, this is the reason why people end up coming up missing. Mind your freaking business. Already. I don't deal with Karens too well. Mind your business. I mean, come over and ask questions. That's how it works, you know? Ask questions like, hey, what you doing? And I say, hey, you know, I do so and so and so, and blah, 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 blah. And that works. We do it that way. Works much better. Don't be a Karen at the end of the day. Dead. All right, that was definitely an over. Put that in the bag. I don't want to walk around with a serger in my hand. Have people think I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. Oh shoot, I forgot how to carry my license on me and my my permits, but I don't need it anyway because the guy was saying that I'm already known at City Hall. They know where I'm at, who I am. I've been there enough times. So no power here. It's funny because I charged the phone up down there one time and didn't have any problems. So maybe these things come on at a certain time. I don't know. I got to research this now. Because I need to know when these things charge up. Definitely not plugging up on that. That's like kind of like, yeah, you want yourself to short out? I'll take care of it. Yeah, something else. I'm definitely not climbing that. This would have been a perfect spot right there. That would have been a perfect spot right there to do. But can't because outlets aren't working. So we'll have to go on a little adventure. Before we get outlets. We know we got outlets here. So are these gonna run? I didn't think about checking these. Wow, that's knocked over. And he's got the covers on them, which you would think they would work. What's the lights? What if these are on timing systems? And if they're on timing systems, that's a different story. So let's see what happens. Ugh. I've literally got to start bringing my stand out. But I gotta get a portable. I need to get a portable small stand. That's what I need to get. So I'm gonna put you guys up so I can get this done. Gotta get me a portable small stand. These bench pieces a little wider out. Like that one. Yeah, that'll work for the time being. Ooh. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. If not, we gotta go online and we gotta buy a power station. Power stations are cheap, I mean 20, 30 bucks, but you know, I still gotta charge that thing up. Let's see if it works. I'm recording all this just in case if I get electrocuted. Nope. Also dead. Oh no, the cord popped out. Complete. Yeah. Let's see if this works. I just saw, just a few minutes ago, I just saw Allentown police swing by, so I'm pretty sure the person who saw me out here doing something, it was a white woman, so I'm out here pretty much probably called an officer because he swung in this area, but I know other officers down here too. You know who I am. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. See, that's why I said it's better to just come over and just ask questions instead of doing dumb stuff like that. It's not even necessary. So ask questions, you know. I'm gonna make sure. I hope my surgery's not damaged, but this thing is not flicking any lights on at all. Period. I think they might be on timer systems. I don't know. So if we don't find anything, put that back in. So people unplug these things and I'm putting them back in. If we don't find anything, I'm gonna have to pick up a Power Buddy system, a smaller one. It'll fit in that bag and take it with me. Which you'll probably, if I order it now, it'll be here probably Tuesday. We'll get it on Tuesday. But, whoops, did I break one? My bad. But for me, basically, you know, it's free advertisement for my company. I'll just come over with a nice conversation, show what we do, give our YouTube channel, free advertisement. That's why I can't wait to get my metal cart. Boom, tap it in there, be done. But I'm pretty sure. But anyway, they drove up this way and turned down that way. But like I said, I know a lot of police officers down here, so they know what I do. All right. The search continues. Trying to find an outlet. Ugh. Where are we going to find an outlet? All right. Because we already been all up down here. It's possible. I've seen people charge over here before. So we've been through here and we've been, I don't know. Yeah, we've been to the park already. We've done the park already. So like I said, all doesn't work out. We'll just go out and get ourselves one of those Power Buddy units. Small ones I can put in here. And they give me a couple of hours of charge because I don't need to do a couple of videos. And that's basically it. Right now the day is about experimenting on trying to find an outlet in the city of Allentown that has 100,000 outlets. And why does my shoelaces keep coming untangled? Keep coming loose. Hold on a second. All right, people there? There we go. So we've been through, this one would have been a nice one right there. That would have been perfect. That allowed me to set it right there, put the projector, hook up everything, and be done there. But those outlets, not working. I went to these outlets over here. These don't work either at all, period. So, and those over there, chances are probably don't work. I've never seen anybody charge their phone through there. Pit bull. I used to raise pit bulls in North Philly. What's your dog's name?
Princess.
Princess? Beautiful, beautiful.
Just got her on Monday.
Oh, okay. Rescue?
Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. I used to raise them in Philly. All types of pit bull, but beautiful, beautiful.
She's a pit bull terrier.
Ooh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Nice, nice. Well, enjoy and have a nice day. Oh, rescue from somebody else. That's pretty nice. I love when people do that. Yep. You ain't taking care of your dog. Knock on your door and say, hey, you want that dog? You don't say no, probably you get taken. Should respect dogs at the end of the day. That's why I talk to everybody when I come up here. I gotta get me a t-shirt that says, I love your dog. All right, so now I'm trying to figure out the different areas we've been at. If areas over here, they got the outlets over there. We can't really record over there because we're out in the open. I'm trying to get to an area where we have less people because this would make it much easier for me. Mind you, I got to get consent on all this stuff. So, got to find an area. Oh, I do know one spot that does have power that I can see if the surgery does work. It's the FBI building.
I can definitely go there and plug it in. Oh man, that's not gonna be looking good. That's gonna probably look like I'm doing some kind of active terrorism. Hopefully not. But it's the only building I've seen people charging something off. Unlike these outlets out here, no. I got my screen coming in pretty soon. I gotta look this up. Are the outlets on a timing system? All right, we got a nice park here. This would be nice. And to tell you the truth, since I've been up here, I've never sat in this park ever. I don't know why, I just never have. It's a beautiful park. Wait, is there any, keep off the sign? No dogs allowed. Okay, cool. Make sure there's no place where I can't step on the grass, because you'd be surprised. We got outlets there. Outlets here. I see these trees light up. So let's see what we got. I don't know if he pulls up an outlet and he charges up and like, because I just went through all that over there. So let me see. Got one down there. And we got mosquitoes. Gee whiz. I'm gonna get checked out. See, oh yes, we have power. Yes, we do. It's power here. Okay, cool. So that lets me know. This is why you gotta follow the homeless. The homeless ones are all the charging outlets are. That's why I followed them. Now they must have shut those ones over there because they had those ones running over there with no problem. But now they don't have them. Oh, this is fantastic, and it's in a nice area where I can actually show the screen off. Look at the location. Look at the location, and look at this. That's where one of our screens may be going over here. Perfect location, right there. Perfect. So that's gonna look amazing. Yep. There's the apartment complexes over here. This is fantastic for screens on the go. Little portable screens we have. Man, this is a beautiful setup. God works everything out, I'll tell you. He works everything out. But see how the woman came over and asked the question? Real nice, asked the question. I had this little snooty when it walked past me, and she was just kind of looking at me, staring at me. You know, a Karen. It was definitely a Karen. But, yeah. Walked past me a little bit at the end of the day. I got lawyers, too. So don't do that at the end of the day. Be nice. Ask questions. That's what you do. Ask questions. That's the problem with people today. They don't want to ask questions. Simply just ask questions. Ooh, we got power. I'm curious to see what this is going to be. Get it there. I can't wait to get my screening here. So let's see what we got. Can we put that there? Oh, there's no bottom to this. Okay, cool. I just need a little nip of that space about it. And get out. I want to see if the logo pops up. Pretty soon we'll have the bigger screen out here. Oh shit, I can't forget. Is this deeper? God, so it's actually deeper than the other one. Let me see. This is not that deep. It is not deep. I don't know. Alright, that works right there. And we're just bring this back a little bit over here. Like so. Yep, that'll work. So we're using our Pico projector right here. Small little Pico projector. That's what we're using. This is a Cumi right here, what we're going to be using. And let me see. Let's set this up like this. Go. And let's see what we get. So this right here, like I said, we're going to have flashing across the screen because these screens generate a ton of light. I just want to get that in. Turn it back on. We don't have any. Well, I could run the fire sticks, but the fire sticks are not even going to pick up out here. Will it show the image? No, it's not going to show anything at all. It's not at all. So I can't be on this phone because I have to see that. See what's going passing by. That's how much gain the screen triggers off. Literally that much. Phones have a very difficult time picking up on them. All right, I'm going to be recording on my other channel. Got to go. Thank you.